Hey guys, Brian Powers here with Family Home Solutions for our three-part video series. Part three here. We're going to go over the resources for our lease purchase program, and it's all about getting qualified so that you can get to home ownership, right? I mean, if you have no interest in being a homeowner, you don't desire to take the steps and use the resources given to you. There's really no purpose to even get into the lease purchase program. You're better suited to just stay in a lease program or rental program. If you truly have the desire for home ownership, and I think after watching video two, it's all about taking that $40,000 and being able to stick it back in your back pocket every 5 years. And this is one of the main resources that we use to help bridge the gap. Tranont is simply a service that brings you all of the resources you need to manage and improve your financial status, all at a very deep discount. So, I mean, if you took all the things that I'm going to present here and you started pricing those out individually, you would spend hundreds of dollars a month just on these services, and most people aren't willing to spend that kind of money. The price on this is extremely affordable for what you get. Okay, it's going to bring you a whole lot more value than it costs you, because to start off, you get a financial dashboard. Most people, I would say, only the CEOs of large corporations or smart corporations truly take a look at their finances like they would a business, right? What this gives you is the ability to soak up all your bank accounts, all of your credit cards. It automatically breaks down all of your your income versus your expenses, and gives you a true accounting of where you're spending your money. So then once you know where you're at, you know where you're going, you can really create a plan and goals of where you want to be. And the idea is that you set yourself up for success when it comes time to take your house and your financial situation to a lending institution so that you can become a homeowner. And this financial dashboard is the start. In addition to that, you're going to get a credit repair solution that works unbelievably well. I did something very similar. It's actually identical to what this is, but I paid about $1,200 for 6 months of service with this company. And I will say they did a remarkable job. My credit score went up almost 100 points after I had gone through some financial hardships with one of my businesses, and I had gotten a divorce and a lot of personal things that happened to drop my credit score significantly. I wasn't able to buy a home again. And so I wanted to get back to that status of home ownership. I hired a credit repair company to come in, and it was worth every bit of money I paid. But for most people, that's going to be unaffordable, or it's going to turn a lot of people off at least. The credit repair solutions are included with this program. If you're going to fix your credit, you better protect it too. And a lot of us, if you're anything like me, I don't like shopping. I don't like going to the stores. I buy a lot of my product online now and just have it shipped to my house. While I'm giving a lot of credit card information out there to the web. And in addition to that, we live in a digital world now. Identity theft is really high, and identity thieves target people with good credit. So if you don't have good credit, you probably haven't been targeted. But as your credit gets repaired, you get to that point you want to take the steps to repair it. I know my mother had a credit protection service she was paying $40 a month to. This is included with that, with the cost. Legal services. So, I mean, I will tell you, I know very few people that have 24-hour access to an attorney, to somebody that might write documents or even just answer questions, unless they're on a retainer, which most attorneys are going to charge $1,000 minimum just for you to be able to talk to them. And then about $300 an hour is the going rate in our market. For most people, that's unaffordable. They're going to avoid asking an attorney questions when they come down to it. They're going to avoid having attorneys review documents for them, or create documents, or recommend a trust, or different things that you might be doing to build your future because of the expense. And the legal services connected with Tranont allow you access to an attorney. And there's even a business level of attorney that if you become self-employed or really decide to take the Tranont services to where you are going to provide Tranont to other people, you all of a sudden have a business, and you would want a business level membership. And I think it's only a $20 or $30 a month upgrade. Tax services. Almost all of us are going to H&R Block or doing our taxes online. Or if you're like me and you have a couple different companies, it's better to just have an accountant, pay for an accountant to do all that. Well, that's hundreds of dollars a year. and your tax services are included. It's really neat because it's soaking up your dashboard. A lot of your tax information is already in there. And so it's just a matter of doing it, and it's going to save you money on taxes. The cool thing about it is that because I'm a provider of Tranont and a business owner, I use the expense tracking software that comes with it. It's kind of like a Mile IQ, if you're familiar with that, mixed with a system that's going to allow you to take pictures of all of your receipts for anything that you can write off against your business. And I could actually probably show that to you. It's pretty cool. But I use TaxBot like crazy, and this is an included service. Once again, there's no extra charge to have TaxBot. As you can see here, I don't know if you can. Looks like it's, well, if I go to my homepage, I started this September 1st of 2017. It's mid-December right now, and I've got $4,216.90 of deductions already for the year. And that's between my mileage getting tracked and me taking pictures of receipts. If I eat out and I have a business meeting, I write that off. And so it's tracking all of that stuff for me, which has already saved me $4,000. So, that's huge. If you don't have insurance, life insurance, health insurance, they've got a full-blown insurance product that is probably the best I've seen for the money. And if you are licensed to sell it, you can even sell it with Tranont once you've signed up. You can sell it to your friends. I know of people making thousands of dollars a month just selling the Tranont services and the insurance services and some of the other stuff we'll go over. But, very inexpensive insurance to get you protected or get your family protected. I mean, it's all about leveraging yourself so that you're building your future and preparing yourself to take you as an individual to the bank. The business opportunities within Tranont. So once you sign up for the full service of Tranont, you have all of that stuff. It's all one low monthly fee of $125 a month, which is just unbelievable. I don't even know how they make money on this, to be honest. There's so much in this for that low price. To change your entire future and put that $40,000 back in your pocket, not to include whatever you're saving on taxes, and then the income opportunities that you can have by being a part of Tranont. I mean, most of what I'm presenting in Tranont has to do with getting you, helping you bridge the gap to home ownership. But there's an entire business in here of health products, insurance products, credit card processing. You can sell or refer DirecTV. You can refer voice over IP services, and all of that earn you a paycheck. Not to mention, if you're recommending Tranont to friends and getting them signed up, if you get 3 friends under you and they get 3 friends under you, you win a free Jeep. There's so much in this that it's unbelievable. But really, our goal is that for that $125 a month, that you're using every bit of these services, because getting that credit score up, protecting your credit, really taking a look at your dashboard and being able to set goals, making sure that you've got an accountant and an attorney on your side as you go through this process, and everything else in your life, that all is going to save you money. It save money on your taxes to actually get your taxes done for you. All of that costs money. All of that saves you money when you buy this. And this is truly the product that we have found that is like no other, that truly helps bridge the gap to home ownership and much, much, much more. So here's the deal. Once you've signed up for Tranont, you've signed up for all these services, you've gotten yourself set up, I would say, take a weekend and really dive into this once you get signed up, and make sure you're utilizing everything within it, because there's just so much there. I mean, you can go to Tranont.com and just look at all the stuff. There's videos on YouTube. It's so many things, and I don't want to overwhelm you with the potential, because it's all about bridging the gap to home ownership. But if you truly decide you want to make money in that business, it's another way to make money. It also allows you tax write-offs, because as a member of Tranont, you are also a salesperson for Tranont, and you can write off your expenses. So the next step would be, once your credit is fixed, your finances look good, and you're ready to take you and your house to the bank to truly become a homeowner, we then line you up with a lender. Our preferred lender right now is Ferris Mortgage. We also have a number of banks that we use. There's a couple other mortgage brokers that we've used in the past that have also done well for us. So we have a lot of different options, but I'm just going to go over Ferris and why we would use a broker and what the benefit is of having somebody, an ally in your side to help you truly bridge that gap. Uh, One of the reasons, Brad Ferris, he's an individual. He's actually been in the business since the 80s. He's owned Ferris Mortgage, his own mortgage company, since 1994. Voted best of the Ozarks. He's every week, or at least every month, he's on KWTO, the radio show, on Ask the Professional. He's kind of like the finance professional in our area, and he just knows every end of the business. He has the lowest closing costs of anyone, so he's going to save you money. He doesn't charge junk fees. Basically, with most lending institution, there's going to be just a plethora of fees. I don't know if you've ever looked at your phone bill and tried to figure out what those fees are, but you could probably call your cell phone provider and they couldn't answer those questions. Same thing with the bank, a whole bunch of fees in there, little tiny nickel and diming stuff. He's not going to junk fee you. There's not even any processing fees. I mean, that's a legitimate fee, so it's a fee that he or his lender are eating. He's got low or no money down loans. So some of the bigger lending institutions have those as well, but they're not going to be able to do it the way that Brad does, because he's going to offer the same services that the big banks are. You know, an FHA, a VA, a USDA, even some of the more unique loans like conforming loans. He also offers reverse mortgages. Now, that's something that typically the elderly are going to look at when they have lots of equity in their own or own it free and clear, to start paying them an income, kind of like an annuity back out of that house. But he's offering the same package of loans, but he's going to pay money out of his pocket towards your closing costs, which are going to reduce it. More importantly, what I like about Brad is he has this unique ability to meet you. Know what your situation is. Take a look at your credit history and say, okay, based on your credit history, your income, where you're at in your life, I'm going to line you up with this particular lender as opposed to this one. And he's got so many in his menu of lenders that he just knows how to match up the right lender with the right person. So really get a lot of a personal approach to this. He can look at your credit history and give you advice on, maybe you're not ready now. Here's some things that you could do over the next few months to really fine tune this, and you would qualify with this lender over here, which is going to get you a better rate. He's very strategic in the way that he works with people. So we like referring to Brad. We have a number of different banks. I mean, we work with, 6, 7, 8 different banks that we can line you up with as well. We've got a good relationship with one in particular that's always interested in talking to our LPO tenants. But if you wanted to get started with Brad, I would tell you this. I mean, if you are currently renting a property and you say, man, I think my credit's good, I think I'm ready to go, skip over the LPO process. Find a realtor, find the home of your dreams, and call Brad. His number's on the screen, and just jump right into home ownership. If that's not an option, let us bridge the gap before that, so you can move on into the home of your dreams today, that you can have control of your property, and that you can have a purchase price that you're setting today for the future that gives you control of that property and allows you to make repairs or make improvements rather to the property that are going to benefit you down the road. And let us kind of hold your hand through the process with Tranont and Ferris Mortgage to bridge that gap to the American Dream of Homeownership. Guys, I'm Brian Powers, Family Home Solutions. Super excited that we get to do what we do for you every day. If you're ready to start taking a look at what we do, we've got a website down there. It's go2fhs.com. You're welcome to just call us outright. You're even welcome to drop by our office. We'd love for you to set an appointment if you really want to see a house. I highly recommend even going to the FHS property management site, which you will find within Go2FHS. But you can take yourself right there, take a look at our available inventory that we have for lease purchase, set up an appointment with one of our associates, and find the home of your dreams. Let's get started today. So I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to present this to you. We look forward to working with you in the very near future. Thank you.